Hey BCC kids, welcome back to another Sunday. It's great to have you here with us today. My name is Ellie and I want to welcome you if you're brand new today. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel today also. And let's get started on today's story, all about Moses and the Ten Commandments. Today's story can be found in Exodus chapter 19 to chapter 20. 3 months after leaving Israel, the Israelites were camping by this big mountain. Moses went up to this mountain to meet God, and God called down from the mountain, and this is what he said to Moses. Tell the people of Israel, you have seen what I have done with Egypt, and how I carried you on eagle's wings and brought you to me. If you listen obediently to what I say, and keep my covenant, out of all the people you will be my special treasure. Moses came back down off the mountain and told the Israelites what God had told him. Everybody agreed. They all said, we'll agree to what God has asked us to do. So Moses went back up the mountain again and told them what the Israelites said. Then God said, get ready. I'm about to come to you in thick clouds, so the people can listen and trust you completely. Then God said, warning. Make sure nobody comes up the mountain or even touches the mountain. So Moses went back down and told the Israelites what God had said, to not touch the mountain or even come up, but they could watch. On the third day at daybreak, there was a clap of thunder, flashes of lightning and a really thick cloud, all covering the mountain. Everyone in the camp shuddered with fear. Moses got everybody out of their campsite and at the foot of the mountain so everybody could watch. The mountain was covered in smoke because God had come to the mountain in fire. Then God called Moses to the peak of the mountain to meet with him. Then, once God had finished with Moses telling him everything, Moses came back down from the mountain. And he spoke to the Israelites about what God had said. So here's what Moses said that God asked him to say to the Israelites. I am your God, the God that brought you out of Egypt and out of slavery. No other God, only me. No carved gods of any size or shape. I am the one God. No using the name of God in curse words or silly words. God's name is holy. For 6 days, work as you usually do, but on the 7th day, you must rest. Because the 7th day is a Sabbath. Honor your father and your mother. Do not steal, do not murder, no adultery, no lies, and do not dream of things that your neighbor has that you want. All the people who still saw this thunder and lightning and this cloud on the mountain were still scared. But Moses spoke kindly to the people. He said, don't be afraid, God is here to help you. The bit I like about today's story is the way God communicated with Moses, with the thunder, the clouds and the lightning on a super high mountain. I think I would have been scared if I was watching it. But how cool must have that been to watch? So what's your favourite part of today's story? Now, even though the Ten Commandments were written a really long time ago, they are still relevant today and we still need to obey them. So, I've got an easy way to help you remember the 10 Commandments because there is a lot. So, you're going to need your fingers and thumbs for this to help you out, and you can copy along with me. So, number 1, there's only one God. Number 2, do not worship any idols, pictures or statues. Remember, there's only one God. Number 3, respect God's name. So don't use it as a swear word, but remember it is a holy name. And number 4, do not steal. Number 5, don't tell lies. Number 6, honor your mother and father. So in some cultures, they bow to their family or people older than them. So we don't do this in our culture, but it's just an easy way to remember. So this is your family and this is you honouring them. Number 7, keep the Sabbath day. So keep it as a rest day, and that's easy. Number 7, Sabbath, rest day. Number 8, do not murder. Number 9, don't commit adultery. Now this just means that there is 2 in a marriage, not 3 or 4. And number 10, the very last one, don't want what others have. So this person is looking at what others have and just a little bit jealous. So those are our 10 commandments. Let's try it again. Number 1, only one God. Number 2, don't worship statues. Number 3, respect God's name. Number 4, do not steal. Number 5, don't tell lies. Number 6, honour your mother and father. Number 7, rest day, Sabbath day. Number 8, do not murder. And number 9, there is 2 in a marriage, not 3 or 4. And number 10, don't want what others have. So it's so really important that we remember these 10 commandments and that we obey them. And to help us more with remembering them, we've got a fun craft to help you out.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Craft, and today we are making 10 commandment hands, kind of like this one. So what you're going to need for today's craft is a piece of paper, some colouring pens or pencils, paint and glue stick. First, grab your A4 piece of paper, and if you've got paint in your house, paint each of your hands, and we're going to stick the paint to the piece of paper. Don't worry if you don't have paint, you can draw around your hand instead. Most importantly, let's go wash our hands. While you're letting your hands dry, we're going to draw a picture for each of the commandments, and then we're going to stick them to each finger and thumb. it should look something like this. Make sure you send your 10 Commandment hands into bcckids@bcc.life and we would love to see them and pop them up on the website. And I'll see you again next week for more craft. Bye!
Let's finish with a prayer. So let's close our eyes, bow our heads and stop us from any other distractions. Lord, I thank you for this story today, all about the 10 Commandments. Lord, help us to remember when we're in situations that we must obey your rules, Lord, that you have given us. Help us to remember what they are and help us to recognise that. And help us to recognise if we are about to do something wrong, Lord. Amen. So I hope you enjoyed today's session. And don't forget to keep practicing the 10 Commandment fingers at home. And I'll see you again next week for more. Bye!